Good morning, idiots of the world out there. Good morning. Don't worry, we're all idiots. I'm myself included. All of us. We should all be a lot smarter than we are. We are all de-evolving each day. But that's not to say that there's no hope. There is always hope. You can take a step forward. You can learn something new. You can stop. You can choose to stop being de-evolved. You can choose to not be a moron. I won't be here too long, but a little thought for the day, I guess. If you're a manager, or like just somebody out there that has any type of delegative responsibilities, team or whatever, I want to remind y'all that it is completely inappropriate and not correct for you to text your employees off the clock. I mean, on the clock either, but especially off the clock, and to do it constantly and incessantly on their days off and things like that. This is not something that you should do. It's going to make the person feel like they haven't left work, like they're constantly thinking about it. And again, this is, like we're talking about like an hourly employee. I'm not talking about like a salary or something. That is what those people are paid for. That's why they're paid that money. But I'm talking like hourly employees that aren't paid as much. You aren't being paid to deal with those stresses and stuff like that. Your life isn't as easy as it would be for somebody that gets paid more. So therefore, you're not paid to deal with that. You shouldn't have to. And so when you're off and, like somebody, like your manager, your boss or whatever, is constantly, incessantly texting you about work, this is not appropriate. And just be aware of that. And if that's happening, you should say something. And I don't know that it should even be to that person, because if you say something to that person, clearly they've already overstepped their boundaries with you. And so I feel like regardless of anything you say to that person, it's not going to change. I feel like they'll just do a better job of maybe hiding, maybe they'll start talking about you or something. I just feel like you need to go and talk about that with somebody that you like HR or whatever, that you need to talk to, so that way it can be, essentially just corrected, and she or he understands that, that's a boundary. You can't, with hourly employees, you really can't do that, and you shouldn't do that, because the company doesn't really want you to do that. It's a conflict of interest. So yeah, that's my little spiel for the morning. And it's the sort of thing where, like, if you never left work, if you feel like you never left work, you have hesitation going in. Like, you don't even want to face the day. Like, you just feel tired, you feel overworked, you feel stressed, and maybe you already had a full week prior. Like maybe like 5 or 6 days prior, or something like that. Maybe it's a pretty physical job. Maybe you work in the cold, things like that. fuck was he beeping? Was he wanting to speed limit? See, this is the issue. That guy was actually driving a delivery truck too. This is the issue. These police around here don't fucking do anything. Like, that guy should be, like, the amount of people around here that are speeding around, I almost never see them sitting around catching speeders anymore. The amount of people around here that are just sitting, that are just like driving whatever fucking speed they want. It's unbelievable. I can't stand it. And there's ice and stuff. It's 25 degrees today. You got some problems, man. Especially if you're like, you got a job and that's your delivery truck, because it was. You got some problems. You got some problems, man. You're beeping at somebody that's driving the speed limit. Because that's what he did. Like, he literally beeped and then, like, said, like, accelerating a lot. While driving a clearly marked delivery vehicle of some kind. Had, like, advertisements and stuff on it. It was a company vehicle. And he's driving like that. I just don't understand why people have to be so what's the word? Selfish, I guess. I don't know. Which I did.